YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com, and in today's Madden 24 video, I'm going to break down the new best offense in the game, and I'm going to do it in an actual real online head-to-head game against a really good player, right? Now, a lot of people, they just sit in practice mode and they don't really show you how their plays work in real games. I'm going to make sure that you guys can actually get some footage of this against a live opponent. So, I'm running the Jets playbook on offense. If you want my full offensive scheme, you can check out sportsgamers.com. Become a VIP member. I got the link in the description and pinned comments. You get all my content. But yeah, we're going to be running the Jets playbook, and I'm going to break down all of my offensive drives. Now, this guy, he's going to run dollar. Dollar is the most used defense in the game. My first touchdown, basically I caught him in match. And if you call dagger against match and they press the coverage, that streak on the outside right just literally runs right by the deep zone. It's an easy touchdown. Now he's in DB fire, and DB fire is a cover 2 blitz. Free safety zone blitz is going to be an A-gap blitz from cover 3. DB fire 2 is more of like an edge blitz from the outside corners, and it's in cover 2. And the same way you can kind of bomb the match coverage out of cover 3 from that streak on the sideline, if they are pressed in cover 2, you can freeform the fade right down the sideline just like I did on the first play of this drive for a big play. So I already got this guy really worried about giving up the big play. Now we're going to kind of little dink and dunk going on. We got the RPO. This formation right here, like I said, I'm in the Jets playbook and I'm running the gun bunch, strong, offset. And I like to, mix this formation with the regular gun bunch. This formation is really good because it has this bubble screen, that really puts a stress on the outside of the defense, right? You can't really blitz it. You can't really back up your coverage. You have to really press, and you've got to keep a hard flat or a man over there to contain it. So just a few quick plays. I'm back in the red zone right now. This is the area of the field that a lot of people will go coverage. So let's see what he's going to do. Yeah, he only rushes 3 here. And I'm just going to check it down to my tight end, give myself like 4 or 5 yards. That's completely fine because with 2nd and 6, I can do almost anything, right? I can run the ball, I can throw a screen, or I can try to dot this up. So let's see what we're going to get here from him. This is actually a really good situation for me because I feel very comfortable from the 9 passing the ball. I don't mind this. I like to go a lot of times to little whip routes or seams. But he's still in dollar, and dollar is pretty weak against this HV base, but Warren Sapp just blew that up. I should have checked his abilities. If he had inside stuff right there, I should have double teamed him. That's on me. You guys, make sure you check your abilities that your opponent is using because, that's really important to know the knockouts they have, if they have inside stuffs, or what they really got going on, right? So 3rd and 6, we're just dumping down to the tight end. Would have been a first down if not 4th and 1, but we fumbled. So pretty much got screwed right there. Fumbling on a drag route in the red, basically when you're about to score is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Now I'm not gonna lie, this guy is really good on offense. So that's a bad break for me. This guy, he's been dotting me these first few drives, and that's rare. I don't really get dotted, but he's putting the pressure on me, and that fumble really put me in a bad spot because I got ball first, he's getting ball at half, right? So that was definitely not what we were looking for, right? Not at all. So we got an answer right here. All right, so again, I caught him in, looks like DB fire. I don't know what his adjustment was over there on the right side of the screen, but again, went verticals for a quick 1-play touchdown. So I tied it up. I responded from the fumble, and basically right away on his next drive, he just throws a pick 6. I just wanted to show you that so y'all can see what happened. But yeah, this guy's been running a lot of tight offset TE on me, which is last year I thought was the best offense in the game. This year it's still good, but I think the bunch formations are better than it. But he'd been dotting me up and down the field until that play. So that was big for me to tie the game up. Take the lead back from him, because again, he's getting ball at half, so I really need to score here. And first play, again, we had a drop. That's a bad break so far with that drop and the fumble. Just little things like this against a good player really put you at a disadvantage, especially the fumble. But it's all right. So he's baseline press, but he has the outside corner on the left backed up, and that's because I keep killing him over the top. So I'm guessing this is DB fire, just because he backed that corner up on that side of the screen on the left. Now, I saw the slot corner actually blitz from the left right there, but he was doing it from cover 3, max team 3. So this guy right now, he's really mixing up his play calling. He's run a lot of different defenses from Dollar. He's not trying to let me get comfortable. As we just got, again, absolutely cheated. I mean, I don't know how Warren Sapp broke into the backfield that fast to hit me as I was throwing a screen pass. Yeah, Warren Sapp is causing some havoc right now, and now we're on a 4th and 4. So, first down we had a drop. Second down we had a nice play. Third down we had a first down, but, Warren Sapp decided to just hit me as I was throwing a bubble screen. Never happens. Let's see what we got on 4th down. Okay, so I have square, and I have the post route, but his X-Factor D lineman just literally broke through the line right as I was throwing the ball. Honestly, I got greedy there. I had square right away, but I didn't see anyone blitzing, so I felt like I was going to have the time to get the post off. And, of course, that came back to bite me. So that was my big mistake there on 4th down. I should have just taken my first read when I saw square open. Getting greedy like that just cost me another possession. And, yes, I know that nobody was blitzing and it looked like everybody was blocked, but I should know better. I know he is X-Factor D lineman. And even if they're blocked initially, they can break away real quickly. So that was just my bad right there. That was not a smart play by me. And, I got to get it going. I've had a few unfortunate plays. That was my first bad play of the game. That was like a very, very, very bad read. I mean, yeah, he didn't pick the ball off or anything. It was kind of like a 50-50 type situation. But, it could have been a pick if I would have thrown that a split second later. So, I got it. I know I've had some bad breaks, but I just got to get it together. I've got to score before half, and hopefully I score, but I don't give him enough time to score himself, because remember, he is getting ball at half because I fumbled. That's why we're in this situation, right? All right, so this looks like, I said, he's playing like a cover 2 combo. Like, he was playing cover 2 on the bunch with cover 3 on the right. Again, he's running DB Fire 2 a lot now because he doesn't want to give up the big play, and he's mixing his defense pretty well. You can see it's DB Fire because notice how that right of screen slot corner opposite the bunch is sliding inwards, kind of giving away DB Fire that he's probably blitzing me too if I had to guess. Now he's pressing both of his outs. Basically, he's pressing all of his corners except for the one over the outside receiver on the right. And again, the reason why he's not pressing that guy is I keep beating him over the top when he does that, whether it's cover 2 or cover 3. And I've noticed, though, when he's in DB Fire, what he's liking to do is, again, on the bunch side, he's playing cover 2, but it's almost like a cover 3 cloud. It's cover 2 on the bunch side, and then on the one receiver side, it's cover 3. Now, I'm running 2 corner routes right there because I know that if he has, basically any sort of flat zone that's pressed, the deeper corner will get over the top. But if he changes his coverage up on me and uses a deep zone over there, then I can throw the shorter corner underneath the deep zone. So this bunch strong is really, really nice because, again, look, you have the bubble screen, you have the corner routes, you have the crossing routes that drags the seams, you have the big plays over the top. You got a little bit of everything. So right here, what I'm going to do is something I haven't done all game yet. I'm going to call flood, and I'm calling flood because I like that crooked fade and the dig route, but I'm doing a double corner to the tight end and then the slot. My dude just got absolutely obliterated right there. Receivers were getting pressed off their routes. O-line got destroyed. So, we had to take our sack. We hurry up and we go to verticals. Again, I thought he was in DB Fire, so I want to quick snap verticals and hit either the seam or the crosser, whichever one he doesn't use her. Now we're down on the goal line, but I have no timeouts. So I really need a touchdown here, but what I want to do is try 1 or 2 passes, and if I don't get in, then I'll run the ball. But I want to just, save that for the last play of the half. So, most people down here, they play coverage. I have a play for this coverage that's going to get open in the back of the end zone. I'm guessing he's going to play coverage. Let's see. I should either have the whip or the crossing route. I'm going to have the crossing route. Oh! These X-Factor D linemen are absolutely killing me. Again, I had my crossing route. However, his D lineman, the X Factor dude, right as I was about to get rid of that ball, he broke free. So I tried to scramble away and just throw it away, but I just couldn't get away from him, and now I got nothing. So that was an absolute killer for me to not get any points right there. These X Factor D linemen are crazy. He's only rushing 3 a lot too, which is crazy. They're getting pressure like that so consistently, rushing 3. They weld here and there, but he's getting it a lot. It's kind of fortunate, honestly. But starting off the second half, I got another quick stop. So I've gotten like some legit stops on this guy. So it's kind of frustrating to be in this position because like honestly, I don't feel like he's gotten really legit stops. You know what I mean? I mean a fumble and getting stopped on the goal line right before halftime because I ran out of time, and then your X Factor dude shedded. You know, it's kind of lucky. Let's be honest. But anyways, again, I've been picking up on his coverage really easily, and so I went to a situational play right there. Curl flat corner from the bunch tight end is really good against any sort of cover 2 defense because you have a very deep corner route. That deep corner pretty much gets over the top of anything, right? Then I can do a quick out, and then I have like a seam streak and a quick corner to the tight end. Depending upon the coverage he gives me, I can throw the quick out, potentially the streak right down the seam, or the deep corner over the top, and that's what I ended up going with right there. So we're right kind of back in the red zone, and we just need to go ahead and get a touchdown, get this game tied. Like, just honestly kicking myself for even being in this position, but it is what it is, right? So he's in dollar, man. I'm going to keep no huddling him. I got Henry subbed in the game just for this exact situation, but damn, man, he made a really good tackle right there. We couldn't get anything. So, but he's going to get Derrick Henry. We're at the 2. He gets Derrick Henry 3 more times, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down if necessary. And if he stops me, man, he stops me. Like, his D-line is going crazy right now. That's why, like, man, like, that dude is the best D-lineman in the game. He blows up runs and passes. He's a glitch, man. He's a glitch. He's an absolute glitch. I think he's way better than any of the Unstoppable Force guys. Just because that dude gets, like, Unstoppable Force really doesn't work that much on the run, if at all really on the run. And it also doesn't really get any animation through double teams. His X Factor works on the run a good amount, as you just saw. And it sheds through double teams. So that's why I think it's better. Really, really nice. So he scored, and he went for 2. So now I'm down 8. And I'm like, I just got to score fast here. So I make sure he can't get last possession. His 2-point conversion should have been stopped. He got so lucky. But again, it is what it is. Again, I went with a cover 3 bomb right there. I had the post route for a touchdown. But of course, his freaking dudes are shedding. I mean, his line, his defenders right now are making a lot of plays for him. And again, like, for the amount of times he's only rushing 3, this is pretty not common. You know, yes, he is rushing 4 here and there, but this 3-man rush is kind of ferocious right now. You know what? Honestly, as I'm watching this game back, I should have ran the ball more because as much as he's shedding, he's got to be pass committing. And he's probably just pass committing because I'm never really actually running the ball pretty much, so he's just not really worried about it. And that's like my fault. You got to at least run the ball here and there against these guys that are playing like this to make sure they're not pass committing. Because like when they pass commit, they'll definitely get more sheds. And that's kind of what's been happening most of this game. Again, though, he's kind of in the same coverage I've been picking apart. That corner out to Hayward Bay has been killing him. And I need to score quickly here because I just can't let this guy get the last possession of the half, right? So hopefully I can score in the next play or two and keep at least 3+ minutes left on the clock. If I'm able to do that, I'll be in a good position. All right, so I really wanted to get in there. That was a nice little drag. I was hoping Dion could make the last guy miss and score so we'd have the full 4th quarter. Because again, like, I'm going to be honest with you. 2-point conversions, they're like a 50-50 thing, you can get them. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. So, it's not even a guarantee I'm going to get the 2-point conversion. If I don't get it, that's going to force me to get a stop. Whereas if I do get it, at least it will be tied, right? So, but either way, as long as I score in the next, like I said, play or two, don't let it get under, say, like 3.5 minutes. Like, I'll feel good because I'll have the 2-minute warning and 3 timeouts. And it's going to, that's like a lot of time. Especially, because you can just use your clock. I'm sorry, your timeouts to manage the clock. You get an extra one of the 2-minute warning. Feel all right here. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go down this power bubble screen. It's really good inside the red zone. Between the bubble and the handoff, it's hard to stop. Now watching this back, I made another mistake. I don't have Derrick Henry in the game. Archer should not be in the game on the goal line ever. I don't know what I'm doing. It didn't really matter here, though, because I just threw the bubble, and I was able to score. But I'm going to have to go for 2, right? So there's no way I'm going to put it on So I just put my ball carrier on aggressive, called the same play, but I didn't sub Derrick Henry in the game. Just, like, really dumb by me, an absolute brain fart. Because, like, again, Archer is not a goal line back. He's not going to break tackles and fall forward. So this is crazy. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this. You know, I probably see this and I'm like, oh, crap. But I can't waste the time out here, so I just got to go with it. And, you know, that's Derrick Henry. Maybe we break the tackle, fall forward into the end zone. But because it's Archer, we don't get it. But I got the ball back. So now we're good. Now the fumble at the beginning of the game does not matter. I have the ball in my hands. A field goal wins the game. And I'm going to try to kill the clock right here. Now, I won't lie. This is going to be challenging to kill the clock because I'm at midfield-ish. He has 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning, right? So to kill the clock is going to be, I'm going to have a master class of clock management. But that's what I want to do because I just feel like, you know, he has good offense. You know, 36-34, right? You don't really ever see me in high-scoring games like this. But, you know, he's moved the ball. So if I can just kill the clock and not let him get the ball back, that's my best chance to win. And you see, I think he knows that. He's in 4-3 even. He does not want me to just easily be able to run the ball and kill the clock. Now, the 4-3 even with all of his X factors are going to be hard to run on. But a lot of times they'll give up RPOs, and like the corner routes on the sideline are really hard to stop from this formation as well. I'd say those are the 2 biggest weaknesses of the 4-3 even. So I'm just killing the clock. Look, literally just killing the clock. I got like I said, my corner route. Double corners and RPOs are absolute killer to this cover 4 quarters defense, especially if you're not going to blitz and get aggressive with your coverage, which he's not doing. Now, unfortunately for me, I caught the ball and my dude just went out of bounds. You know, I tried to possession it so that wouldn't happen, but it is what it is because that would have been 2-minute warning. That just gave him essentially extra timeout, which is a huge deal. Kind of is what it is, though. All right, so we're going to try to dot him up right here and take it to the 2-minute warning. We're going to go with smash return. Really good play. I have my post and just, I mean, it's good defense. You know, I feel like I wish I would have gotten that in there. But, you know, as I was going for the possession catch, you know, I was able to break it up. Break it up. All right. That, honestly, is not a problem because, like, if I caught that, it was going to be hard to clock. I need to be smarter. He was smart by the way he played his defense. He's setting his defense up to where he's not giving me short passes. Well, he did last play, he wasn't. This play, he gave me a flat. But the previous play, he did a really good job. He's the only thing that was open was that post. So he tried to take away the short passes to make me go deep so it would be harder for me to clock him. That was the right way to play it. But then I came back with dig return, and he just gave up the tight and flat, which is really questionable. I don't know why he, you know, like, bad mistake on his part. Because now I can clock him. Right, just based upon that alone. If I get the first down here, and I'm just gonna run an RPO because I just want to get like 1 or 2 yards, get the first down, and I don't get it. Wow. So the game is basically coming down to a 4th and 1. I feel like this is the game. Like if I get stopped, I'm probably gonna lose. If I get it, I'm probably gonna win. Derrick Henry was out of his X factor right there, so he gonna fall forward for me. Oh, brother. All right, so I went with the RPO on 3rd. On 4th down, we're passing the ball. Like, I'm not going to leave it in the hands of just running the ball. I'm just not. I know he's going to be in 4-3 even. And because I don't have an X factor, it's like a 50-50 dice roll type thing. So we're going to dot him up, man. I'm going to call timeout. I wanted to kill the clock and then just take a timeout. Like, yes, if I felt like, you know, I don't want to be rushed. I want to have the time to, you know, get my play call in. Taking the timeout, like, I felt like wasn't a big deal because I feel like, you know, even if he stops me, I mean, 2 timeouts is enough to get a 3 and out. So I just didn't want, this is such a big play, like, I wanted to make sure I was prepared. So I think I'm just going to go, honestly, back to Durham, man, and I think I'm going to try to hit either a seam, drag, or a post. I feel like he's probably worried about the run, RPO, and then the sidelines here, so I feel like this is going to be a good play call. And I want to motion out Deion Sanders to see if he has anyone over there to take away that quick pass. And, like, honestly, it's open. I didn't trust it enough, so I just went to the tight end drag. Pitts killed me earlier on the fumble, but he redeemed himself right there, right? That was a huge play. But he still does have 3 timeouts. So I do need to get another first down. this time, first down, I'm definitely running the ball just to make sure that. And when I say run the ball, I'm also like I'm not going to get a first down here, even if I can. I'm just not, because I want to make sure that this goes to second down for me to get the first. So first down really will end the game. If I got a first down right here, technically the game would not be over because he would. I mean, it basically would be, but it wouldn't 100% be. Now, if I get a first down, the game's 100% over. So that was kind of my thought process right there. All right, so I'm gonna go single back wing pair, but I think he's gonna look for a stretch. I want to go tight end attack and just be able to hit maybe the running back out of the backfield or one of these tight end routes. Let's see what happens. If I motion this guy out, he could be open right off bat, and if I motion him out, I feel like people do that on the run, so he might not be looking for it. I probably let the running back just got to make that throw. Great pass. And that's going to be it, man. We fought through that fumble. GG's in the chat.